Hey everyone, it's Sandra and it's time for October favorites. I really feel like I've hit my stride. Let's get started with skincare. Every time I use this, after I use it, I'm like, I need to mention it again on YouTube just to make sure that I recommend it to others because I really, really love it. And it's the Paula's Choice 25% AHA, 2% BHA exfoliating peel. This is a peel that you put on your face, leave it on for 10 minutes, then rinse it off. It's meant to only be used once a week, and I love it. I've been using it once a week religiously. Usually I use it Monday, like Monday nights, and I use it every single week. I've used it every single week for the last 2 months that I've had this product, and I really, really love it. It's one of the best leave-on, not leave-on because you rinse it off. It's one of the best like exfoliating mask products that I've tried. Certainly my favorite exfoliating product that I've tried from Paula's Choice, which is saying a lot because exfoliants, like liquid exfoliants, is kind of what they do, and I've tried so many over the years. This is my favorite to date. My skin just loves it. It has been such a good complement to my tretinoin routine. Keep in mind, I have been using, tretinoin, Retin-A, for over a year now, and my skin tolerates it pretty well. In the night in which I'm not using tretinoin, I use this once a week, and then I try to have 1 day a week in which I'm not really doing any crazy actives. I just kind of try to focus on restoring and just gentle hydration and moisturization. But I love this stuff. You put it on, leave it on for 10 minutes, rinse it off. It definitely has a sting to it initially. It has a little bit of zest to it, but I love it. It leaves my skin feeling so smooth. So if you are also in the market for a new exfoliating product anytime soon, keep this on your radar because it's really, really good. I do have one hair care item that's also kind of skincare for the scalp. I've mentioned this before and I haven't mentioned it in a while, but I thought I would give it another shout because I still love it. And it's the Lotion P50 Capillaire. So it's essentially Biologique Recherche, the famous P50 exfoliating lotion formulated for the scalp. It's a spray. You spray it onto the scalp, massage it in, leave it on for 5 minutes, and then go and shampoo your hair. Itchy, flaky scalp issues. This has really helped me, and I love it. It does smell like vinegar when you're putting it on, but you wash your hair afterwards, so it doesn't leave any lingering scent or anything in the hair. Love this stuff, still love it, still use it. Moving on to makeup, I do have 2 eyeshadow favorites that I wanted to mention. The first, you'll probably sick of hearing me talk about it, but it's genuinely what I've been using most of the time on like a day-to-day basis. I use this in some capacity almost every single day. And it's the Giorgio Armani Avant Premier Quad. I don't know if this is discontinued. I'm having a hard time finding it in stock online. I love the colors, I love the texture of these eyeshadows, and like I said, I use it in some capacity almost every single day that I get ready. Even though it might not be exciting if I'm talking about the same products over and over again, it's genuinely what I love and use. And the other eyeshadow favorite is the Auric shadow, and I was watching a Samantha Ravndal video and she was using this and I was like, oh my god, I have not used it in a long time. And I've been using it at least 3-4 times a week since, and it's the Auric Cream Shadow in the shade Temper. And I'll be honest, when these things first launched, I actually liked the other color that I bought, the Defiance, like the bronzy brown, better. I was using that a lot more. I kind of wasn't really reaching for Temper that much, but recently I've been absolutely loving this. Today I'm wearing it, and it's just this beautiful, kind of like a whipped light cream shadow. It's not super pigmented, but it just blends out really beautifully. I find it so easy to get the most beautiful sheer wash of color. As a one and done shadow too, I really, really like this. I don't like the top coat that it comes with. It comes with like this glittery topper that is, I mean, it's pretty, but I don't know, I haven't been reaching for it that much. I've just been using the cream by itself. In her video, she was mentioning how they reformulated this, so now it is completely vegan, and it sounded like they improved the top coat as well. And the brush that I like to use with it is good old faithful MAC 217. So I just dip my MAC 217 brush in there and just messily apply it all over the lid. Like I said, really easy one and done shadow. And then if I want to get a little bit fancy, I deepen the color. I add a bit of dimension with the Giorgio Armani quad. An eye and lip favorite has also been this Makeup Forever Artist Pencil in the shade Endless Cacao. I love this so much. I'm so happy I bought it. And it was kind of on my Sephora loves list to get for the VIB sale, but then Makeup Forever ended up having a friends and family sale maybe last week that was 30% off, so that's a better deal because I'm not VIB Rouge anymore. This is something that Katie Jane Hughes uses on her lips all the time. It's a nice lip liner product for giving a little bit of shape and dimension to the lips. It really, if you want to overline your lips and just really create the illusion of larger lips, I just use this kind of like on the border, underneath here, just to create a natural shadow. It's great as a lip pencil, but it's also amazing as an eyeliner. Wearing it as an eyeliner today, I wore it as an eyeliner in my last video that I did, the Amina Muaddi inspired look. I really, I used this to kind of cut the crease and do a more dramatic eye look. I also really love the shade Anywhere Caffeine. Maybe I should swatch these for you. That would be more helpful. This is Endless Cacao. As you can see, it's just like a really good taupe. I applied it heavy-handedly here, but obviously it's really easy to blend out, so you can just create a nice soft shadow when you're applying it on the lips. And then Anywhere Caffeine is another really good sculpting lip liner shade. Also had to give a shout out to one of my all-time favorite lip liners, Makeup Forever 3C, which I'm so happy that it's not discontinued. I remember I was afraid at one point that it would be discontinued because they were all on sale on Sephora for a while and then they were out of stock for a while, but 3C seems to be here to stay. So as you can see here, 3C is lighter. The other lip favorite that I have is a lip combination that I'm wearing today, and it's Velvet Dragon by Lisa Eldridge. So I love the Velvet Dragon lipstick. I bought this last year when it launched. It's not bright, like neon bright. There's just this beautiful, beautiful warmth, but it's like a little bit muted. This time when she launched the lip liners as standalone products, she made matching lip liners for all of her lipsticks. I ordered the matching Dragon lip liner, so that's what I'm wearing today. Wearing the lip liner with the lipstick. I love the fact that it's an orangey red that doesn't make my teeth look yellow. The warm orangey red lip combo of my dreams. I had her Velvet Morning lipstick too, which is a brighter, more like a summery orangey red, and I broke it and it fell on the floor and there was dog hair and like carpet hair, and I was not able to salvage it. So I was contemplating repurchasing Velvet Morning, but I haven't yet, just because I figured, you know what, might as well just use Velvet Dragon, and Velvet Dragon is serving its purpose. This is now the only orangey red that I have in my makeup collection, which is crazy because I used to be like with Pokemon, gotta catch them all. In terms of an everyday lip color, the Chantecaille Lip Chic in the shade Honeysuckle, oh my god, I love this so much. This is such a beautiful lipstick formula. One of my favorite everyday lipstick formulas because it's balmy, it's pigmented, but it's moisturizing, has a beautiful sheen to it. I did film a cutaway in which I was wearing this, just so you can see. If I'm just working from home and I just want something on my lips to make me feel better about myself. And in terms of formula, if you like the Surratt Lip Sleeks, which is another one of my favorite, all-time favorite everyday lipstick formulas, it's similar to that, but a little bit thicker. But thick in a good way, thick with moisture. It's just very, very balmy. And again, comparing it to the Lisa Eldridge Luxuriously Lucent lipstick formula, again, it's a little bit thicker, a little bit more shiny, and again, a little bit more plush on the lips. It's just so comfortable, a perfect everyday lip color. If you are working from home, if you're not really, it's not like a good lipstick for mask wearing because it does have a little bit of sheen to it. But even if I am wearing it at home and then I have to step out, I'm going to a store or something, I have to put a mask on, I can just blot off the shine, and there is enough pigment in there that still coats my lips, but it feels really nice and comfortable. So I've just been, every single time I put this on, it's like a nice luxurious moment in my day. My most used blush this month has been Laura Mercier Fresco, And it's such an amazing blush for year-round, but especially in the fall and winter because it works really well with a bold lip. Wearing it today, and it's the perfect kind of sculpting blush shade. Ever since they've reformulated these blushes, they've just been fantastic. It's the Blush Color Infusion. And then, what else? Another cheek product. This totally took me by surprise. I did not expect to like these as much as I do. And yeah, I've just been reaching for it a lot. If I feel really dull and I just want to liven up my skin a bit, the Laura Mercier Translucent Light Catching Powder in the shade Honey Star. Wearing it today on my cheeks. It's just the most gorgeous highlighting product. I've just been loving this as like a bronzer topper. Most of the bronzers that I have are matte, and sometimes I just want like a little bit of dimension, and look at that. Look at that beautiful shine. This is the shade Honey Star, and it's just such a good veil of warmth. It's really, really flattering. I just apply this on the tops of my cheeks. I usually use this little Refer 19 brush, and I just do this. It's such a pretty glow. I have oily combination skin, so this is not the type of product I would use all over my face, but maybe if you have naturally very dry skin, you could probably use this all over your face and it would be really nice and flattering. One more makeup product that I can't shut up about because it's really, really good, and this is one of my top recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale this year, the Kosas Air Brow Gel. This is such an amazing brow gel. You know, I've been looking for a brow gel to replace my old faithful L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper that got discontinued. And this is it. This does everything I want a brow gel to do. It actually tints my brow hairs. It lightens them a little bit and gives them a little bit of warmth so that they match my hair color better. It gives me a nice volume, it gives me a nice like fluffy hold. Absolutely love this. I use the shade Soft Brown. Maybe I'll do like a top 10, like my top 10 Sephora discoveries from the last year. Maybe I'll do that as a Sephora VIB sale recommendation video. I don't know. Maybe if I just edit it down and just give you my top 10 and focus on the products that I've discovered this year, maybe that would be more fun to watch. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts, as always, in the comment section below. You know, I usually like to film the types of videos that I myself like to watch, but obviously I am, you know, open to feedback. So if you would like to see like a top 10 Sephora sale picks, let me know. Finishing off the beauty favorites with some fragrance, and I'm still obsessed with Tom Ford Soleil Neige. This has been my go-to evening scent. It's sweet, it's a little fruity, it's a little fresh. It has the most beautiful musky vanilla dry down. Lasts a long time on my skin as well, and I just cannot get enough of this. For more of a woodsy, more slightly masculine fragrance, this Autumn Vibes by Maison Margiela it's probably, this and Springtime in a Park have been my favorite Margiela fragrances. Very similar with Santal 33 by Le Labo, but it definitely has that autumn leaves element to it. The best way for me to describe this fragrance is, imagine you're walking in the park. During the day, it's fall, all the leaves, you know, there's like the crunchy, dry leaves on the ground, there's beautiful fall colors, and you're taking a walk with somebody that is wearing Santal 33 by Le Labo. That's kind of how this smells. Sometimes when I want to lighten it up a little bit, because this is quite woodsy, I mix it with Dead Cool Milk. Dead Cool Milk is a layering fragrance. The notes in here are amber, musk, and bergamot. So layering it with the Autumn Vibes kind of gives it a little bit more of like a feminine freshness. But I love this by itself nonetheless. An amazing unisex fragrance. It's really nice. This is a really nice scent to wear if you're wearing a leather jacket. This is what I like to call a leather jacket fragrance. And then another fragrance favorite has been My Way by Giorgio Armani. Oh my God, this smells so good. I've been really intrigued by this because one of my favorite fragrance influencers, Fumi Monet, you can follow her on Instagram. She has a YouTube channel, she has a TikTok as well. I love her fragrance TikToks. She has been raving about the Giorgio Armani My Way Intense. The original My Way is more my speed. It has the most beautiful tuberose notes. The notes, there's citrus notes in here, but to me, they smell more like blackberries. So there's like a juicy blackberry element, and then there's the beautiful tuberose. There's a little bit of vanilla in here as well, a little bit of musk. So it is very cozy as it dries down on the skin, but that zesty blackberry with tuberose smells so, so good. This is a really nice daytime work appropriate scent. It's not like in your face. It's just beautiful. Really, really beautiful. That's the best way that I can describe this. Love the fact that the bottle is refillable too. And yeah, check it out. I mean, they do have an intense version. So if you want something that's less, that doesn't have that like zesty fruitiness, if you want something that's more of like tuberose, vanilla, sexy and cozy, maybe check out the intense. But I really like the regular version. And this, if you like Mon Guerlain by Guerlain, if you like Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel, this is one of those, just like fancy lady daytime scents. That's been my fragrance wardrobe for the last month or so. And in terms of real wardrobe, there is one dress from Zara that I wanted to shout out because last time I checked, it was still available, and every single time I wear this, I just love it and I feel so good in it. This beautiful aubergine colored dress, it has these dramatic cutouts on the side. It's a long dress. It's a midi dress on me, but it's like on a longer side of midi. I think maybe if you're shorter than me, it would be more of a maxi dress on you. I'm 5'5" for reference. It's pleated, and I just love this. I think the color is amazing. I think it's such a beautiful color. I can wear this to work. I can wear this hanging out with friends. I can wear this, on a date night. I can wear a sweater on top. I have styled it a couple of different ways, and I'm going to put cutaways on the screen so you can kind of get what I'm talking about. But if I don't want my skin showing, I can just wear a camisole underneath. I usually wear with like a black or gray camisole underneath, with a blazer on top to make things a bit more, work appropriate. I've been having a lot of fun styling this up in different ways, and anytime I add something new to my wardrobe, no matter the brand, no matter the price point, the first thing that I think about is, will I wear this? How many times will I wear this? How many different ways can I wear this? Can I wear this to work? Can I wear this out to dinner? Can I wear this when I'm just like hanging out with friends? And if the answer is yes, then I'm very much more likely to make that purchase. So this passed the test for me. Just thought I would shout it out because it has really brought me a lot of joy every time I've put this on. And then for my last couple of non-beauty favorites, I do have a kitchen gadget, and it's a rice cooker. I finally bit the bullet and bought a rice cooker this month. I love rice and I hate cooking rice. I've burnt rice more often than I would like to admit. I claim to be pretty good in the kitchen, but for some reason, cooking rice is just not one of my strong suits. I can kind of get absent-minded and I always forget about it. I end up burning it. And that prevented me from eating rice as often as I would like. So finally bought a rice cooker and I love it. I've been using it at least 2-3 times a week. I use this for white rice, brown rice, black rice. I use it for quinoa. I use it for oatmeal. If you have also been on the fence about whether or not you need a rice cooker in your life, consider this a sign from the universe and from me telling you that it's okay. Go ahead, get that rice cooker. I'm going to link to it below, to the exact model that I have. It was worth the effort of reshuffling my kitchen organizing to fit in the rice cooker. I now have perfect rice every time and I couldn't be happier. Finally, the last recommendation that I have is a book. It's a book called Tiny Beautiful Things, Advice on Love and Life from Dear Sugar. Dear Sugar was an advice column, and it's just a selection of letters from people seeking life advice, and then Sugar wrote them back, giving them advice. I really took my time to read it, took my time to really savor it. Puts things in perspective about how life is such a complex journey, and how everybody that you meet is going through something or has gone through something that you can't just, you know, I feel like especially in the age of social media, we're so quick to judge, and you know, you're always, you know, judging a book by its cover, because that's kind of like the name of the game now with social media, with Instagram, whatever. And reading a book like this and hearing more in-depth tales about people's lives and advice and stuff like that just really puts things in perspective of how much more there is to a person, and all the experiences, all the things that we go through, all the difficult moments, the happy moments are just, it's all part of the journey, and that's what makes us who we are. That's kind of what I got from the book. If you liked Maybe You Should Talk to Someone, that's another one of my favorite books. I think you will like this also. This book evoked the same feelings in me as that book did. Just feelings of empathy, appreciation, and understanding. So it's a good book. So thought I would shout it out. And now it's time to go. Will I be cooking some rice? Probably. I hope you are having a really great day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had a beautiful October. Happy Halloween if you're doing anything fun this weekend for Halloween. Thanks for watching. Let me know your favorites from October in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.